I taste the dark, lipstick poison, leaving your marks on the whisper. Your veins calling softly, driving you insane. Lace and leather, wrapped in sin. Heaven's lost, but hell lets me in. I'm the siren you can't deny. Crimson smile, sharp like a knife. I'm your craven, suffocating. Sweet obsession, no salvation. Venom in bloom, I blossom in fire. Splitting in love with every desire. You fall to your knees, but you'll never let go. I'm the chaos you crave, the high and...
Okay, and welcome to our first solo session for Bear County by Night. I am your goofy ass storyteller, Bonnie, and I suck at intros. So we're
I
just
didn't
gonna
know I
start
was
with
first.
yeah, we're supposed to be crows today, but I had a day, so you're technically the first. So who are you? Where are you from?
Yes. Hello. I'm Maeve. I can be found as Maeve Climber online. I do art. I do a lot of art for Dark Domains. I do art for Slices and Dices. Some other channels here and there. My art has actually been kind of popular with certain RPG circles, which I really appreciate. Aside from that, you can find me in a number of places, including on Blue Sky, where I never post my art because I am a procrastinator that never remembers. But yeah, tonight I will be playing Mavis Harper Hathaway. Or Hathaway, sorry.
Okay.
And the Mavis part is not intentional.
It's great though. I love it.
I know.
Gotta find you a goofy redhead golden retriever.
Yes, please.
Okay. But with that, let's go ahead and get this night started. The sun sets in San Antonio at 5:46 p.m. tonight on November 3rd, 2015. And Mavis, you had a long night last night, didn't you? I mean,
I
you
did,
died. Yeah, you. And then you came back to life and come to find out vampires are real. And you were brought into a group called the Camarilla, which you're not quite sure what all that's about yet. But you got to meet a prince, and there were two halves of a whole idiot there. It was kind of a blur, wasn't it?
A bit, yeah.
But this is your first night waking up as a vampire. And as such, we're going to get two rolls out of the way tonight. You're going to be doing your rouse, which is what essentially forces the blood back into your system. It forces the Cain's curse to inhabit your soul.
All right.
Hold on a second, baby.
And let's find out. What do I roll for a rouse check?
So in the DiceBot chat,
Give me 1 second.
you're going to roll.
I found it in the chat.
Hang on one sec. Okay, so it's going to be /
But
Oh.
because I've typed /v rouse. But what would I be rolling in rouse?
Nothing, just / V, then rouse, and just hit enter.
Oh, okay. So no numbers. Okay, great to hear. I've increased my hunger.
Are you on the Bear County server or the Dark Domain server?
Oh, I'm on the Dark Domain server. Do you want me to switch?
Yeah, it's in the Bear County server. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I should have said something.
Sorry, that's my bad.
No, you're good.
I should have asked. Then yeah. Let me. You want to reroll, or you just want me to?
No, you said you passed. Or
I don't. It increased my hunger.
Okay, then you didn't pass. You failed that one. So as the blood rushes into your system and you wake up with like a startled gasp, you feel a hunger. I mean, I'm sure you felt hunger as a human, of course, but this is different. It's you want something you don't dare describe to yourself because you know what that something is. You know what vampires have to do to sustain themselves. So do you kind of push that thought out of your mind, or how does Mavis kind of sit with that realization?
I feel like I wake up. I sort of do a deep gasp.
Hmm.
and sort of start kind of hyperventilating as I like kind of hug the pillow that I'm going to presume is on the bed I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like sort of sit like cross-legged style on the bed and hug the pillow and sort of like do some breathing exercises to calm down and
Hmm.
try to just remember where I am because yesterday was a blur.
Yeah.
Um, and I don't really know where I am. I mean, like, they brought us here, but
Yeah.
we don't really know much about. I was brought here with two other people. They seemed much more on board with whatever the hell was going on, and I really am out of my depth here.
Yeah. So that's totally, yeah, that's natural. And you're in an unfamiliar place. You smell the scent of fabric starch. These sheets, like obviously hotels do their bed sheets and everything to a different standard. So it smells like of heavy, heavy starch. Maybe some bleach is placed and scrubbed down to the nines. So that being unfamiliar territory, then everything else that happens. So it's understandable. You'd be more than a little bit freaked out. But as you
Okay.
do these breathing exercises and you're trying to calm yourself down, you kind of remember that the breathing, for lack of a better term, is manual now. You're having to make yourself breathe. Like it's not like obviously right now we breathe and it's like an automatic thing that's controlled at the back of our heads, but you're having to like think about it every time you breathe.
Okay.
So I imagine that's a little jarring, huh?
Yeah, I'd say so. Okay. Uh, gonna look around, see what I have here. I mean, I have
Yeah.
my clothes, which are covered in blood,
Hmm. Oh yeah.
and
About that.
my phone, which apparently someone got for me, which was kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, the harpy you met last night, the man with that very fancy brocade vest and lilting southern drawl, brought you a it's still the same make and model as the phone you had, but it's a like brand spanking new, like the little plastic screen protectors on and everything. It's still in like the original box. So but everything's been if you go through it and activate it, everything's been cloned, all your apps, all your contacts, everything's the same except your wallpaper. Obviously, that would have been lost.
Okay.
So as you kind of pick up the phone before you click on it, you know how like you can see your reflection in the black screen a little bit?
Yeah.
So you see your reflection and it's you, but it's like your cheeks are kind of sunken in and hollow. There's dark circles under your eyes. It's like a heroin chic look almost. Like you look like gaunt, kind of.
Okay. Don't like. I don't like that. Uh, do I have any messages?
Well, before you look for the messages, it kind of occurs to you that you can also I'm trying to think how to phrase this. There's another ability you have, it's called the Blush of Life, and you would instinctually know this, where you can make another rouse check, and the blush will cause you to look not quite as dead, corpse-like. So if you go
Okay.
to the dice spot and do a forward slash, you can do another rouse
All right.
and enter.
There's enter.
Okay, so your
Okay.
hunger didn't change.
That's good. I can
So
eat.
yeah, so you kind of feel your body temperature like you were super cold the night before, but now you feel a little more warm. There's And if you haven't still clicked on your screen, you kind of look and like your cheeks have a little more life in them. They're more like a regular skin tone, like you're alive again. Those dark circles are gone, and you look almost exactly like you were before you passed away. Now,
Okay.
like,
Still don't really know if I believe that, but that's a lot. A lot
yeah,
of it happened so fast. I don't really know what happened. And I know I died, right? Did I?
and that's when you kind of hear and you're having this conversation in your head.
I'm having it loud.
Okay, so as you're having this conversation out loud, you kind of hear this little purr at the back of your head, like almost like a mocking little laugh. And you actually hear a voice at the back of your head. Oh, honey, you have no idea what you're in for, and I'm gonna love watching you discover it.
Fuck is that?
And it's pretty apparent that that was just in your head.
Okay. Making sure there's no like secret speakers around the room.
No.
Just like look around, just make sure there's nothing that like someone's punking me. Clearly.
No, there's not any speakers or anything. There's no sound being filtered into the room. One second.
Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. One is the lowest number. Mm-hmm.
You just have to put the mic back on.
I was like, I can't hear you, but I know you couldn't. You probably couldn't hear me, so I was like, no.
This is gonna be a learning curve and a half. I swear to God.
Yeah,
So,
no, don't worry about it. I mean, I've only recently started streaming as a DM, so I get it.
yeah. So you check your messages. There's a couple from your boss. Mavis, where you at? You should have been here half an hour ago. Where are you coming in tonight? Maybe 2 or 3 like that. Then they'll just kind of, okay, you're a no call, no show. I'm marking that down. And that was over the course of maybe half an hour that he got these messages.
Okay. Just did they send any messages about my coworker I was with? Like, have you seen so and so kind of thing? No, maybe.
No, probably not. Cause it's just like it's not uncommon for y'all to have to miss shifts, so it's probably no red flags about that.
Okay.
Do you message anybody or?
Yeah, I'm gonna message the coworker I was at the party with us that
Okay.
night to see if they respond.
Yeah, so you message Layla, message goes through. Like there's a little check mark saying it was received, but you wait a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes go by, there's no response.
Shit, Layla, why don't you pick up? All right. Because I don't really know what happened to Layla. She was at the party with me. I went outside and was she inside still?
You don't know.
I need to wake up. So I am going to go to the bathroom and I'm going to splash some water on my face.
Okay. And in the bathroom, there's going to be a little bench with like, the fancy folded up towels and everything. There's also going to be a small duffel bag with some generic, you can tell someone just went to Walmart, picked up a few t-shirts, maybe a couple of pairs of jeans, a pair of shoes, just something that look like it would roughly fit you to change into.
Okay. Well, so I was told the night before that not everything in vampire mythology is correct, right? I clearly saw my reflection in the phone.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So I see my reflection in the mirror, yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's not distorted, it's just normal reflection.
All right, I'm gonna kind of do this on my teeth and like look.
Almost as if you're thinking about, is there going to be fangs? Like your normal canines, you'll see just like, normal canines, and it'll just, a fang will click down.
I'm gonna like push my thumb against it a little bit.
It's sharp.
Really.
Like you pull your thumb back, and there's a little bead of blood.
Ow. All right, maybe this isn't all bullshit. Okay, and my clothes are still there. Yes, like I imagine the shirt's definitely covered in blood. My pants probably are too. But can I grab my shoes? Are they relatively unbloodied?
There's maybe a couple of little spots that if you spend a little bit of time in the sink, maybe scrubbing out them a little bit, you can get those out. They're probably muddy from the ground, but that's about it. Yeah, the shoes are relatively undamaged.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put my shoes back on. I imagine maybe it says like Converse.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So what the hell am I supposed to do now? They told us to come to this room, right? Am I supposed to be
You
waiting for someone? Can I leave?
it's then that you hear a chime on your phone.
Okay. I look at my phone then.
So there'll be a message from unknown number or not.
All right. What's it say?
I don't want to say unknown number, but it's one of the number. Yeah, it'll say you'll be meeting your shadow. Get to the lobby at your first available opportunity.
Okay. Is there a clock in this room?
Is there a what?
Is there a clock? Does my phone tell me what time it is?
Yeah, it's about 6 p.m. right now.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll make my way downstairs then.
Okay.
Sort of
So
make sure I have everything I need. Sort of grab my phone. Any other personal belongings I might have had that isn't my bloodied outfit. I'll leave that here, I guess, for now, because I don't really have a way to carry it with me. And that might be kind of hard to explain if I'm wearing a shirt that's covered in blood.
yeah, just a little bit.
Yes, but I'll
So
head downstairs.
yeah, as you open the door, if you look at the SPC wardrobe on the server on Bear County, as you open the door, there's a cat sitting right outside your door.
Oh. I'll bend down, sort of put my hand out to them, and hello. Are you friendly?
Meow. It'll kind of reach its little head out, give your fingers a sniff, do a
Yeah.
little sneeze,
That's all
and it'll
right.
walk off.
Oh, I'm friendly.
Well, as it gets a few steps away, it'll turn back and look at you, like,
You. Am I following a cat now?
yes.
All right. I guess I'm following a cat now.
Well, would you like to follow the cat?
Yes, I would actually. I think Mavis would do this in life and on life because I feel like Mavis is an animal person, and I believe I took some things in animalism. So, yeah, I think I definitely would.
Okay. So yeah, you would follow this cat, and he is very, very sure of himself. He knows exactly where he's going, clearly. And he leads you down the hotel hallway. It's very dimly lit, almost like these rooms aren't really used, so they don't put much they don't put a whole lot of like lighting or a lot of effort into them really. So you follow the cat through this kind of musty, dusty hallway, and he leads you around the corner to the elevators.
Right.
And you take the elevators down. There's little jazzy music as is custom. And the whole time you're in there, the cat is sitting by your feet, looking like he's doing a very important job. His eyes are focused on the door, like I must complete my mission. And
You.
and as you hit the ground floor, the lobby opens and the cat will walk out.
Right. But I'm still kind of skeptical about this whole thing. The lobby, is it very bright? Is the sun out?
No. The sun's already gone down. No, God, no.
Okay.
So
I don't know. It's 6 o'clock. I don't know what time the sun goes down. And
no. I had mentioned that the sunset. And I did mention the
Oh.
sunset, right?
you probably did, yeah.
I
might have
probably
just
did.
missed
Yeah,
it.
it's okay. So you walk into the lobby, and there's actually a few people walking around, and there's an odd sign that says "Haunted Tour." Pay here next to the hotel lobby front desk.
There's a tour here.
And the lady behind the counter. Oh yes, we do have a haunted tour starting in about 5 minutes. If you'd like to go.
Do I see where the cat went?
The cat is kind of across the room, kind of sitting there again, giving that whole. Well, you coming?
I think I'll pass. Is it is it nightly? Is it something that I can? Is it just tonight?
Oh no, we have it like 2 or 3 times. You can come back anytime you want, sweetheart. It's fine.
Oh, that sounds kind of fun. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. And she'll hand you a pamphlet as you walk off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look at the pamphlet.
And it's called the Emily Morgan Hotel. And you said you moved to San Antonio, right?
Yeah, about 6 months ago.
So you don't have any thoughts on a cult.
Yeah, Mavis is not super familiar with San Antonio as a whole.
That's okay. I'm actually pulling up the website for you.
Amazing. I'm actually looking it up right now too.
Yeah, it's an actual tourist location, and it is one of the most haunted buildings in Texas, from what I understand.
I love this building.
I'm
It's
gonna
from
be
an architectural standpoint, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. So I'm gonna be putting the website in your character channel.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, so you can peruse that whenever you'd like.
Absolutely.
So the cat will, if you want to keep following him, he will lead you outside to where, and Felber picks to bring you on. So to where someone is waiting for you. And let me go get his outfit board.
I imagine I'm sort of looking at the brochure as I walk outside. Look a little distracted. A little out of my element, perhaps.
Yeah. So as you walk out, oh, Felber already beat me to the punch. Thank you, Felber. You will see this young man waiting for you.
Okay, he looks fancy.
Very fancy.
Not so fancy. He's more you're 5'10", a cozy sweater no matter what the temperature actually is. And yeah, that cat will make its way across and then hop up to sit on his shoulder. This cat is way too big to do that comfortably, but he seems to put up with it anyway. Miss Hathaway, right?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Not yet.
Right. Should I know you?
No, but you will. Come along.
To where?
What are we doing tonight?
I don't know.
No, that is the question for the storyteller, because I can't remember what I know, what Bernard knows that they're doing tonight.
No, it's okay. So you will be taking Mavis to meet the primogen of the gangrel / her new adoptive sire. The location you were given is going to be on the Riverwalk. That's where you're headed.
Okay.
And Mavis, you can kind of surmise that from the text message you got, this was the person you were supposed to be meeting.
So I don't really make it a business of following strange men into strange places. Who are you exactly?
Well, that's a good first instinct. But my name is Bernard. I am, well, for lack of a better word, responsible for you in these nights now. So we'll be taking you to meet, well, the powers that be, as it were.
So another prince?
No. More middle management than that. Once we're not standing in the streets, we can discuss it a bit more directly.
All right. I mean, I don't really know what's going on, but
that is also my job, is to give you some information to make sure that you, well, survive, as young are not guaranteed that in this life.
That's what I was told.
But before we go and see that, are you feeling hungry, peckish, anything like that?
I mean, I could go. What are you thinking? In and out, Five Guys?
No. I think we're beyond that. You are wet behind the ears, aren't you?
Oh, my sweet summer child.
No, no,
I-
no.
What? I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We all started knowing nothing. That is, well, I would say it is a deficiency of our clan, as it is. We tend to throw the young into the pool and let them learn to swim that way, more than teaching them beforehand.
Okay.
But before we put you in a more stressful situation where demands might be placed on you by people with authority, we want to make sure you are as sated as possible.
Is this something you're going to explain now in public, or are we going somewhere more
No,
private?
we can start walking. Yes.
Okay.
I know you are new to this, but
A bit.
have you dealt with your hunger before?
No. Shrug.
Mhm.
The prince gave us some wine last night, and I mean, it wasn't wine, but it made me feel different.
Right. Hmm. How do you feel about acts of violence?
Not particularly great. I'm a bartender,
it's-
not that's for the bouncer, and not for me.
What about well, you have to eat, and now your diet is much more restricted. So I guess the question is, are you a living or dead person? Or are you a thinking or animal person? These are questions that will make more sense at a later time. I understand this. But for the moment,
I mean, I'm alive. I think I'm alive.
no,
And I like
no,
animals.
alive is the one thing you are not.
And Mavis, you'll hear that voice at the back of your head. Oh my god, he's asking what kind of blood you want to drink.
Okay. Who the hell is that voice I keep hearing?
Do you guys say that out loud?
Yes, I do.
The hunger, some call it the beast, has a mind of its own. It is a lot more of your animalistic tendencies. It is driven by the need to consume, to
Right.
glut itself on what it desires, which is, the lifeblood of others.
All right, so we're gonna go visit the prince and get some more wine.
Oh no. Try not to bother the prince. We'll take care of your own hunger for yourself tonight.
Ray
And then
Frost's wine cellars, let's go.
We try and avoid that as much as possible. We try to avoid the prince as much as possible. Honestly,
I mean, he's fine. He got me to stab him last night. It's really weird. I kept the box cutter. I'm keeping this.
that's not a bad idea.
Mavis, as you bring up the phrase "I stabbed someone last night," you'll get an odd look as you walk by someone.
It's a sex thing.
Whatever, and she'll just keep walking.
Feels so boring.
So
Bernard
as-
is gonna talk to his cat for a moment, and just seems to have a bit of back and forth, and then the cat is going to take off. I'm using Animal Messenger to let the cat go and tell the permission that we're making sure that the child is fed before we show up.
Okay,
Since
absolutely.
I can send them off to send a simple sentence
Yeah.
to someone.
So Mavis, you would see this individual turn to the cat sitting on his shoulder, and you would hear a series of meows and chirps, and they would just kind of do that back and forth a little bit, and the cat will just take off, just near.
I mean, I like animals, but I've never seen that.
I am sure you'll get the hang of it. That one is what we call a familis. They are bound to us. Means that it will probably end up bigger than it should and living a lot longer than it can. But it gives us some certain ability to communicate with them and make them a bit more useful.
Okay, is that something you can teach?
Possibly. I would imagine so, since you are where we are headed, and that is a talent of our clan. Um,
Our clan now. Okay.
yes. It will kind of step off to kind of the side away from the main street.
Yeah.
Um,
I would
and he's like, I imagine that Mavis is not terribly hungry. I think we're at what, hunger two, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Um
Um, so
That
he's
sounds right.
yeah, he's just gonna try and like because he's a farmer and he has a
Mhm.
bunch of animal kin and there was essentially just attract a rat and snap it up.
easily. I wouldn't even make you roll for it. It's easy.
Yeah.
So y'all are roughly actually you're across you cross the street to where the Alamo was at. Hey, remember the Alamo? Woohoo. So yeah, you're in a metropolitan. It's probably gonna be hard to find a route. I'll just give that to you
Yeah.
for free.
Yeah,
So
he's just gonna kind of snatch up a rat off the ground. So there's a couple ways to do this. If you're like myself and you choose not to feed off of humans, the choices are more limited. There are animals, which takes a lot more to keep you fed. They're smaller. Their body doesn't carry as much life force. You can, if you develop taste for it, work with bagged blood, but that leads to some complications on supply. But for the moment, and he will list feral whisper or not feral, feral weapons to just kind of stab the rat enough that it's dead but not going anywhere, kind of thing.
yeah.
How did you do that?
Toss it over.
I'll take a step back.
No. Listen to that voice in the back of your head that's telling you to eat.
So if there was an image you can conjure in your head, so I'm sure you've seen like the Tom and Jerry cartoons,
Yeah.
right? You know, whenever Tom's just kind of looking over Jerry and he's just kind of got that drool going down his chin. It's kind of
Okay.
like that. Like you get a craving for the blood in this little creature system.
Mm-mm. No, I don't think I want to do that.
Well, we can go with something larger if you'd like.
Larger?
People. They're more of a
And-
mess, but it's
and
possible.
As he says that, you look up. Even at night, there's people that will go sightsee at the Alamo. So there's maybe a good, maybe 10, 15 people milling about.
Okay. How exactly does that work?
Much the same as it would for the rat.
I'm going
You
to stab
can.
them to death and then bite them?
You can. I did for that, so you didn't have to chase the rat around. But you don't have to kill people to feed on them. Rats, yes, as I said, they're smaller. They're much lighter. They can't suffer as much with what you do. People can. But they also have memories. They will remember what you did.
I mean, the rat has memories too.
Now, the rat's going to be dead.
Well, it's dead now.
Dying now.
Can you at least put it
And-
out of misery?
I was going to let you do that, but if not, he'll reach down and just finish off the rat. Toss it back into a corner. Something will eat it. Something will always eat.
Yeah, it definitely will.
So at this point, I will leave the choice to you. We can either have Bernard catch another rat and that'll be a freebie, or you can if you want to, I'll let you roll to try to find someone. But I will say it'll be hard because it's your first time ever hunting.
Okay.
So this is just me. I would take the freebie for now. But do what you want. It's just a suggestion.
All right. I mean, what the prince mentioned something about us not getting diseases or something.
Oh, we are well past that.
So I can eat rats and okay. I mean that one I can't because you just killed it, right?
It would be harder, yes.
Okay.
But is the benefit of feeding off of animals is there are always more in town.
Well, I imagine it also draws us attention, right?
Well, doing it in public does, but feeding off people does the same.
All right.
So,
And there aren't
we're
like
fine.
people that just willingly won't do that?
That won't feed off people. I don't. I can, but I choose not to.
No, I mean, all right. Try to make this make sense for myself. Vampires are real.
Yes.
Other monsters, I presume, are also real.
Yes.
Maybe. Okay. So there are probably people who know this, right?
Yes. Which is why we
Okay.
try and keep our conversations out of the public eye.
Okay. Do you
For
have
those who
people that just let you feed on them?
there are some people that do. You will, in time, I'm sure, put together a herd that you will cultivate. That you will maintain
Why is it called a herd?
because they are food, and you raise them. Well, you
Um,
see to their well-being.
I mean, they're
And
people.
and Mavis, you'll hear that voice again, like lambs to the slaughter.
Shut up, you.
Yes, they are people. You are not.
I mean, I think I'm still a person.
Hmm.
I might have
You
died
might,
and come
you might,
back.
you might still hold on to your humanity, but you are no longer living. You are one of the things that goes bump in the night. And for better or worse, you have moved up to the top of the food chain compared to people.
Okay.
Now, much like any smart individual, you don't overfeed, you don't slaughter for fun,
Okay.
but you are going to have to feed yourself at some point. There are those who will give willingly. It's harder to find and it opens up to more risk. There are some of us who can make it easier, some that can erase minds, make people forget. Those are not the gifts that we have.
Okay.
But
And I mean, aside from apparently talking to animals, as like Dr. Doolittle, I guess.
some of that, controlling them, talking to them, summoning them, eventually turning into them.
Huh. All right. That sounds interesting.
All of the mythology you've heard, all the stories, have a kernel of truth. They're mixed bags. Turning into wolves, a thing we can do. Turning into mist, some of our elders, not casting, reflections, being burned by
Wait, but I
sun.
have a reflection.
You do. Some don't. Not
Okay.
everyone can talk to animals and turn into them. Not everyone can step into shadows and disappear. We have different strengths, different weaknesses.
Okay. So, all right. So we're going to see someone
Yes.
you said was middle management.
Yes, they are a primogen. They are responsible for our clan, all of the clan gangrel in the city.
So, how many of us are there?
We are a fluid number. We attract more wanderers than other clans. We are less interested in building established power bases and things like that. But a half dozen or so that I can easily name off the top of my head.
Really quick, you guys keep talking. I'll be right back.
Okay, so a half dozen. That's not that many.
Yes, but there are
Other clans.
12-ish clans in general. Not every city has all of them, obviously, but
Okay.
you have some that are going to. I'm sure you know some of them, even if you don't know that you know.
I mean, maybe. I've had some weirdos in the bar before.
Bars are popular hunting grounds. Essentially, anywhere that you might have gone to pick up a date or something like that is also a hunting ground for people. It's a different kind of predation, but
Okay. All right. Do other people ask as many questions as I do? Or, because like,
Smart ones do.
okay, because the two I was with the other night, they were kind of creeping me out.
There is
They were very okay with what was happening, and I don't understand that.
the world has changed for you. A lot of things that you knew aren't true. A couple days ago, I'm sure you knew that monsters didn't exist. They do.
I mean,
The world has changed. The scope of the world. The landscape is a little much the same. The predators might have more direct powers now, but they are
is
roughly the
Mothman
same.
real?
Possibly, I don't know. Now,
Bigfoot?
I would imagine that Bigfoot is more sightings of lupines and things like that. They tend to break normal people's minds and they adjust.
Right. So, how does my day-to-day look after this?
Well, I'll put it just bluntly, you don't have days anymore. You are, well, unless something happens to you, you will not change, you will not age, you will not grow different. How you died, you will return to that state every night when you wake. When the sun rises, your body will go into what we call torpor. You will be a corpse for all intensive purpose. So you need to make sure you are somewhere safe. The hotel is a good place for now until you find a more established thing. Your nights are your own, but you do have a new set of rules to follow. I'm sure they went over those.
Not really.
Well, the big ones are don't tell anyone. Don't go places or do things in a place that's not yours. So essentially, be a good house guest. Don't break things in other people's houses. In this sense, houses are larger territories.
Okay. Do I need permission to enter a home?
I don't know. Some people do. It's not a universal thing.
And
Feels very convoluted.
Oh, it is. Well,
and as y'all are having this conversation, y'all have been walking and talking this whole time. And Mavis, when you actually kind of come to a little bit, you realize that you're outside your own bar right now. You're outside a Howl at the Moon bar.
Shit.
But it's closed. Like the lights are off. There's even a sign that says closed for the evening. And you would actually kind of realize that you and Layla were the only two bartenders, so without you, they can't open. But
shit.
But as you kind of walk up there, the river walk is kind of rough. I think I posted somewhere. You know what? I'll put this one on. So this is essentially like the kind of like spot for clubs, any kind of nightlife is where this is at right now, the San Antonio Riverwalk, and that's where, of course, like I said, your bar is. But since your bar is closed down for the night, it's a little more quiet corner now, and you actually see that there's like that outdoor patio smoking section of the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually what he's kind of leading you to. It's a little more secluded, a little more back a ways off the main thoroughfare, for lack of a better term. And that is where you will see.
Leading me to where I work. Why?
Just because it was quiet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that. Well, nighttime as a bartender is not a bad gig for you to have.
I mean, I don't think I could work with the bar I was working at before. I usually have to stay late.
Staying late is fine, as long as you're out before sunset or
Not
sunrise.
very often. That's what happens when there's only two of us.
Well, I'm sure we will be able to find some other place for you. You would be surprised the number of businesses and venues like that that are actually owned by one of us.
Right. I'm gonna check my phone while we're talking. Still no response from Layla, right?
No, nothing from Layla. But as you look up the board that I posted in the SBC wardrobe, you will see that young man just kind of typing away on his phone. And Bernard, you would recognize that as the Gangrel clan whip. His name is Kai. So
Evening, Kai.
So he's kind of on his phone. Hey, so what's this meeting at? And he'll see Mavis. She one of the ones from the other night.
I'm guessing so, yes.
Have I seen this person before?
No, this is a whole new face for you.
Oh, okay.
So he'll kind of like toss his phone. This is fucking bullshit. And he'll actually stand up and he'll start. We're keeping one of these fucking shovel heads. He actually told us to keep it. And he
I'm
will
sorry, what
specifically
the
call you it.
That mean? Do you want to fight? I mean, I'll throw down.
Oh yeah? And you will see one of his hands, he's kind of got it behind his thigh a little bit, will elongate into feral looking claws.
And Bernard is going to step between
Oh,
Mavis
you-
and Kai.
Okay.
And
Kai,
Bernard, you step between him right as Kai kind
I
of steps
should've
up to
known.
Mavis.
I'm gonna take a
Kai?
step back.
Kai, unless you want me to put that claw somewhere you don't want it, step back.
And as you're kind of like making those threats, Tekko, if you're ready, you're gonna come in now.
I thought this was just some jackass.
No, well,
Yeah,
yes.
there. So as you're kind of having this whole like Bernard trying to keep you apart, there will be a blur of movement. And Zach, how do you handle your whip?
It's a blur of movement, this massive black hand grabbing the back of his head and slamming it into the pavement.
The fuck just happened?
Oh,
Politics? Well, as close as we get to it.
If you say
Yeah.
so.
then you go see African American man, 6'4", handsome. If Bonnie wants to post the
Yes, I'm getting that right now.
Yeah, he's dressed down. Definitely looks intense for a moment, and then you will see then a smile appear on his face when he looks at you specifically, and then you see that he legit just sits on the back of Kai, and waves hi.
And also, Mavis, you will see that the cat that was on Bernard's shoulders is now draped across this man's shoulders, like a scarf, just draped.
That was new.
Well, you
Just-
must be
yeah.
oh, hi Bernard, I didn't see you there.
You know. I see you're handling your house well.
Yeah, he pats the top of Kai's head. Kai knows he's not supposed to do what he's doing.
You can't make out what he's saying, but the anger behind the muffled words of this man who just got just shit pushed in. Yeah, you can pretty much surmise he's kind of cussing Zach out.
Okay, I did not realize he was whatever the hell he is.
Let me make introductions then. This is Zach, who is permission for our clan. He's the one who speaks for us, who takes the blame and then passes that down.
Oh, the middle management.
Yes. Kai is assistant to the manager.
And you
As
just
it
see
were.
that clawed hand just come up.
And he'll slap him back ahead. Hey, put that away.
And and the claws will retract.
I wanna walk up and lean down and sort of take my hand and just like shake Kai's hand as he's.
And he will give you his hand to shake. He has been thoroughly put in his place.
Then you'll see that he'll get off of Kai, and he's wearing just a normal jacket, shirt, jeans, has a ring on. You could probably tell that something is stashed in his back coat. You can't see. He's wearing boots, brown eyes, and he's like, "Hi, as Bernard says, I'm Zach. I'm your perm agent, I think. Yeah, I'm your perm agent. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?"
I'm I'm Mavis.
Oh, I like that name. It's a cool name.
Thank you.
Oh, and that's Kai. Kai, you can get up now.
So Kai will kind of slowly get up, and you'll see his nose is clearly broken, but there's no blood.
I'm sure that'll buff out.
Yeah. And he'll kind of crack it back into place.
Ew.
Okay. So she's one of us. We're good, boss.
Uh-huh. She's one of us, and I said so. You got a problem with that?
No, boss, I'm good. And he'll kind of go to the scuff table and just kind of put his head down. And the cat
Okay.
will kind of walk over and kind of like lay down with him and kind of just start purring.
Okay, this isn't how I expected this to go, but hello.
Oh, what did you expect?
I don't know. I don't know. This is really new to me, and everything I've heard, everything I've seen has been very unexpected.
Overwhelming.
First I was dead, then I got myself out of a hole, then I was driven to some place where I met this prince, and he got me to stab him. I don't know how he did that.
Oh, he did the mind thingy.
Yeah,
Don't
I still have his knife.
don't show that to people, and don't ever look those people in the eyes.
Why?
'Cause that's how he got you to do it. I think when they look in your eye, they can force you to do things.
No, why don't I show the knife to people?
Because
Oh.
brandishing a weapon usually gets you in trouble.
That
I
too.
mean,
I mean,
you are-
up and carry sword laws, but
Fair? I mean,
Yes, but it's also a state where people are trigger happy, and while bullets won't do a whole lot to you anymore, it leads to a lot of questions when you have to explain why getting shot didn't do something to you.
true.
Yeah, I got shot a lot the other day. It didn't really do much to me.
It's
You
not
did?
fun, and it's hard on the wardrobe.
Yeah, it's real hard on the wardrobe.
how did that happen?
Bernard, why was I shot again?
I would imagine has something to do with why we now have a bunch of adopted shovelheads.
Oh yeah, I was
Wait,
fighting some fuckers.
You keep using
I don't
that
remember
word.
what their names are.
Shovelhead are people who are, well, there is a sect, a group, a bloody death cult, who embrace people with no question, hit them over the head with a shovel, and bury them alive, well, dead, and being. And the ones that dig themselves out get a place in the group, mostly as foot soldiers. If you survive the war that comes afterwards, it's a
Or?
kindred version of forced military draft.
Oh,
You were drafted, and you have been liberated.
okay.
Yeah, now you're one of us.
You didn't
I
have
don't-
a choice in what you became. So our goal is to hopefully give you some choices in what you do with your new lease on life.
Okay, so I'm essentially stuck in a 9 to 5 job, but 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Could be, you could see it that way, or you could see it as
I
you
don't know, I
have the
kind of
chance here to completely reinvent everything about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've done that like 3 times now.
Yes, but now the government doesn't have to be involved with it.
I mean, technically, isn't there like a vampire government? There's a prince.
It's
Same,
overgrown HOA most of the time.
same rules, different monkeys, if you ask me.
Well, you just usually have to follow 6 rules, and usually when you follow those 6 rules, you can kind of do whatever you want with your life.
All right.
Most of
One second.
most of them
I'm
are
gonna pick
easy
out
to
my
follow.
phone and open up Notepad.
Yeah.
No,
What are the rules?
No, Pat. No.
Okay.
That is, you can't write this down. You gotta remember.
All right. Shoot. Rule number 1.
Bernard, what's rule number 1?
Number one is don't let anyone know about the secret things. It's called
Yeah.
the masquerade, and we strive hard to maintain that. So that means no whipping out claws in public, no turning into
That'll
an
get
animal,
a
turning into an
tie.
animal in front of a bunch of people, not letting normal people know about vampires and lupins and mages and all these
Doesn't that
things.
seem? That seems like it would complicate the whole feeding part. No.
It does. It
Mhm.
does.
So what do you do if someone finds out?
Kill them.
That is one option. As
What's
we
another?
said, there are ways to some powers of the blood that let you make people forget, to change memories.
Okay.
You can. There are certain people you're going to be allowed to tell. These are ghouls, people who are still human but feed on vampire blood for, they stop aging, they get some abilities. They work as a second class to us. It's somewhat distasteful, but they run the things during the day.
That sounds distasteful.
Yeah. I said, most of these rules and most of the people you will have to answer to have been around since swords were the latest fashion, and the newest.
Okay. So if I don't want to eat rats,
Mm-hmm.
then I need to find people and feed on them without them knowing I did that.
Right. Now,
I feel
there
like that
are
would be.
there are
I'm
some
gonna have to bite
benefits.
them, though, right?
Yes,
How does that
you'll have to
work?
bite them. Should
I
never
think they're
bite
gonna
anyone.
know if I bite them.
Should never bite anyone before.
I mean, sometimes,
Yeah,
but not
it's
enough
my-
to draw blood.
We'll
Oh,
have
we
to be
gotta
a
do
bit
that.
more. Be a bit more adventurous. It's easier now, and we'll say that the feeding is much more intense. In fact, it is the reason we spread out who we feed on is not just for their own safety and their own health. It's that it can be addictive.
Feeding on people.
Yes, they experience think of it as predatory advantages. If we left people that were bit fearing for it, we wouldn't be very good predators. So instead, it's one of the most intense highs you can get.
For them or for us?
For
Yeah.
them. For you, it would just be the best tasting meal you've ever had.
Yeah, for them it's like a climax.
That goes on for a while, yes.
I see.
Yeah, they usually don't remember you did it, depending if
Well,
you're good.
They remember some things. So that's why you have to be careful. We'll figure that out. You don't need to worry about that. The rest of the
Yeah.
rules are even less important because most of them are if you're in someone else's domain, don't make a mess, don't break things, ask their permission for stuff. Considering that like the city is the domain of the prince. So if you cause problems here, that is breaking his domain. So it's
Okay.
areas of influence. Don't make more vampires without permission. That one should be easy to do.
Is that rule 2 or 3?
This is 3. Rule 2 is domain. That's don't mess up other people's places.
Okay.
Rule 3, don't make more children until you have permission from the prince. That is to keep our numbers low and to make sure that the ones that are made understand the dangers of what they are and what they could do.
Not stupid.
Yes. As the one that you are currently a victim of, the Sabbath, the ones that created you, have a habit of doing this where they will embrace a lot of people and then use them as shock troops. And then if you survive, you might get a Brutamary education.
Okay. So what happens to them then? Do you go after them? Like, are you
The
going
Sabbath,
to...
yes. Mostly because I said they are a bit of a death cult. They are vampire supremacists. They want to see a world where kindred rule over humanity.
Okay. So like the hell was her name? Like the crazy health nut guru woman that I was with the other night. I imagine she definitely wants to make sure that they suffer.
Does crazy health nut guru woman strike a bell with it?
Bernard would have been told about the others. Probably not to that extent, but there was one that he mentioned, Silver, that the prince had a really good conversation with. Probably would have name dropped her
Oh, okay.
on the
One of
blood.
one of the other fresh and
Yeah.
fresh licks. Yes.
Yes. What was her name? Just color. Ruby. Violet. Silver. It was Silver. Yeah, she seemed way too into this, and that just really concerned me.
Yes. I have. I think we'll be finding. And we'll have to have a conversation with them at some point, probably.
Yeah, I imagine.
The next rule is accounting. That is that
Like
once you make
bookkeeping?
a child, you are responsible for that child until they are an adult. And by an adult, I mean they know all the things and won't mess things up. Normally, that is your sire's job, as the person that has directly made you, the one that you're responsible to.
Well, it wasn't you.
Well, no, it's not. It wasn't us. We have just been. You've been adopted.
Me. I adopted you. You're mine now.
Yes. Zach will be taking responsibility, which means if you mess things up bad enough, it's bad for him. And it'll
Yeah,
be
bad
on
for me.
his head that punishment will come down. And as I said,
When you say punishment, could
Well,
you?
um,
I mean, I presume the worst one is me not living
final
again.
death, yes.
Yes. Before that, are there like warnings, verbal write-ups?
Yes, they're mostly your punishments will range from things like you have to do community service essentially for the you'll end up doing jobs for the prince or things like that. You will end up the big punishment that you'll really experience that might happen is torpor. You can be staked and put in a box and left to think about your mistakes for a while.
So stakes don't kill, or stakes?
No, stakes don't kill. They just kind of put you on pause.
Oh, so all those Dracula movies were bullshit.
You stake them to make them sit still, then you cut off the head.
Right.
Or rip it off. I'm good at ripping it off.
Yeah. But yes. Hopefully you won't have to worry about too many punishments. But
Okay. So you can be shot and stabbed, but apparently if you lose your head, you're done.
yes. Your heart is completely destroyed, your head is separated from your body, sunlight, fire, those sorts of things.
Right. So when you say sunlight, does it mean I can't look at the sun or I can't be in the sun?
Both.
Both. Seeing the sun will probably cause you to lose control of that hunger inside you as it wants to survive. It will tear through anything to get away from it. The sun will just light you on fire.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yes. For the most part, you don't have to worry about it because as the sun rises, you will just fall asleep. You don't have a lot of say in that.
So this is a lot of info dumping. How is Mavis handling all this right now?
Can I roll composure?
I mean, if you think you need to, sure.
I mean, it's a lot. I feel like she might maybe be.
Tell you what, if you think you need to roll it, roll a composure and subterfuge. Are you trying to like essentially mask? I'm trying to get like are you trying to just mask, or are you trying to?
Yeah. I want to just kind of mask like how I'm feeling, like
Okay.
like how hard of a time am I having with this? I guess is
Then roll me a composure plus subterfuge.
subterfuge. I don't have anything in subterfuge. That's
okay.
okay though.
Then don't forget your hunger.
I got a six. Oh yeah, I got a success. I didn't add my hunger. That's my bad.
So you got one success.
I can roll my hunger if you want.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I would just replace that last dice with hunger. So
Yeah, you're hunger too, so yeah, we'll just say one success. So the base difficulty for almost anything is a 3. So Zach and Bernard, you would
Wait.
see that
The base difficulty is 3 successes.
usually for anything is the
Dang.
base difficulty is 3. So
That's
you got
a lot
you
more than I
got
expected.
yeah. Yeah, so you got 1. So Zach and Bernard, you can see that Mavis is getting a little overwhelmed. Maybe the eye is kind of twitching, lips are kind of pressed together.
So, it is a lot. And while these are important things, the most things you need to worry about is just don't tell anyone what's going on. And then if you have questions, that's what I'm here for. Zach is going to be more of the big responsibilities, but the day-to-day things I think is falling on me.
Okay.
But you will have other people. You won't be alone in this. So
Yeah. You look uncomfortable. Do you like hugs or do you not like hugs?
Zach, I love you.
I mean, yeah, I like hugs, but
I give great hugs. He opens up his arms.
I hadn't finished speaking, but okay. Sure. I just saw you push him into the pavement. Yes, you can have a hug.
He'll bring her in for a really tight hug. It's actually like a very peaceful hug for how big he is. Like you weren't probably expecting him to crush you, but he's not. It's a very soft, warm. He seems a bit harder than not like that kind of hard, but his skin seems more rough than what you're expecting.
Okay, that's good.
like hugging a statue.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this is different.
He'll pat your back and let you go. I'm different than most people. Other people expect you to be either rude, evil, whatever. I just want you to be you.
Okay. Can I ask a weird question?
Yeah.
So Bernard was mentioning different ways to feed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know if I'm comfortable with eating rats or hunting people. Is there other options in that?
Well, there is one other option, but I don't know if your body can handle it.
What does that mean?
A blood bag. It's just a bag of blood that I can drink, but I don't know if you can. Some people
Okay.
just throw it up immediately.
I mean, I could try.
Okay. Are you hungry now?
Sure. I could eat, I guess.
Okay.
All right, this is just a lot.
It's okay. Follow me. It's okay. He starts walking away.
All right. Bernard, you never told me your cat's name. What's your cat's name?
Melville.
Oh, I like that.
And Melville will look up like, you call my name?
And Bernard just kind of like gesture, and the cat will just follow after Mavis.
I'm gonna wave and be like, "Hi, Mavis."
It'll just do the,
Immediate-
like the
Good.
bounce into your legs, kind of walk in front of you to be just the most in the way it possibly can.
That's okay. I don't mind. All right. Then, yeah, following. Yeah, I'm following.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Go
Where are you leading her?
I'm leading her to a private place, and I'm going to pull out one of my bug blasts because I have herd. That's my herd's blood bags because I can eat those.
Mhm.
And I want to let her drink off one to see if she likes it or throws it up.
Okay. It's like a Capri Sun then.
Where's your sheet? I have
Ooh,
your sheet.
you
Are you looking
have
to see what I
iron
picked?
gullet.
I
Oh,
have.
I don't have iron claws.
Yeah,
You
I
Then
don't.
you throw it up.
Yeah.
Well, you can
so,
make a roll to not throw it up.
Oh yeah, there is a roll for it. I always forget that there's a roll for it.
I'll roll for it.
what's the roll for that? I don't even know that one.
Oh, it's
What?
like
Stamina
the-
or something?
it's because it's like the Ventru feeding one essentially.
Hang on.
Hold on. Let's look it up because I actually don't know. I know it's in the core book.
Please hold on. We can consult the tomes.
I love how there's like 3 pro vampire players and none of us fucking know.
I never use the. I don't. If I'm
also-
dealing with blood bags, I'm playing a bagger. So
Same. So that's what I'm just like, I don't know.
It should be noted I did not pick bagger.
Okay, it's they must spend willpower equal to their bane severity. You know, we'll keep this easy. What is
be 2. So resolving composure versus 2, right? Because it's
yeah, we can go with that. So Mavis, roll your resolve and composure,
Okay.
and
And
don't forget your
then-
hunger. You're at hunger 2,
How
and
do
you
I-
need
I got it. Hunger 2. Boop.
yes.
I get 3 successes.
We'll call that a win. So you're able to keep it down. Your hunger gets knocked down to 1, but your beast is like, fuck this bag shit. Get me fresh next time.
Okay. Am I gonna have to hear this voice the entire time?
forever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
It'll
Now-
calm down eventually. It'll just get loud when you get hungry.
Okay.
It's
Is
it's
it
new now.
me?
So
Is it something else?
good question.
Oh, yeah. The
It's
thing
not a good
is-
answer though.
No, it's called a beast. It's usually angry. It really wants to kill and drink everything known to man.
Okay.
So I just ignore it.
Okay, that's good advice, I think.
So
You have a reflection because you are not of some clans, but we are closer to our beasts than a lot of other clans are.
Okay.
They're louder. When they take control, you see a bit more of it. More of that animal side tends to come out with us.
When they take control.
There are times where you will lose control to the hunger, where it will sate its needs for just death, destruction, and consuming.
and you'll
Okay.
kind of hear the voice like a cat and cream. God, I can't wait for that to happen.
So, about that, you said we are secret, hidden, what have you. If vampires have a beast and the beast comes out and the beast causes havoc and death and destruction, how do you cover that up?
Or, well, it depends. If it's in a private setting, he'll pull out like a legit wooden stake. You just put this through their heart if it's another person. So, like, for example, if Bernard went crazy, I would just stab him in the chest with this, knock him out for a bit. Eventually, the beast will calm down and take it out, and he's good. If it's in public,
Yes, there are ways. There are ways to control memories, change memories, to make people forget that they
Yeah,
saw things.
that.
Also, some of us have been alive a long time and have a lot of money and influence. So police
Okay.
reports get missing, video footage gets deleted, news stories get quashed.
People
Alright,
die.
That also
Yeah.
happens.
Okay. So about that, the 3 of you, how long?
Well, did I say how long Zach has been, or Bernard has been around? To my bio.
Yeah, let me check. Just, I
Um,
know. Hold on. What did I say? I know
have-
how old I am, but how? Okay, go ahead.
I've been about 30 years. I've been dead.
been dead for 30 years.
Yes, I am pushing 60 at this point.
So
I don't know.
you died in 85-ish then?
Yes.
Okay, so before I was born.
Right.
Okay.
But that is still young as far as our kind are concerned.
Hmm.
What's
I don't know
the
how old I
oldest
am.
vampire?
So with the oldest,
Like 100,
I don't know.
350,
The
1,000?
oldest out predate writing, so it's hard to get their history. But in this city, you don't see a whole lot more than 100 or 200 years, just because when you get that old, it's hard to, well, stay up with the times, to fight against the desire to sleep through ages that annoy you.
So then how do you explain today's technology? I mean, there's video, there's photographs, there's Twitter.
That is the other reason that people keep embracing new people. Those ghouls that I mentioned, the people that feed on kindred blood, they can maintain day jobs, they can cover things up, they can work in places. Not to mention, as much as we don't like them, there are organizations seeking to hunt us that also don't want the information out, because all this information out is just mass panic that they can't control.
Okay.
So our enemies keep things quiet for us as well.
Hmm.
All right. And the people in my life before, I believe the prince said no contact.
Well, that's a bit harsh. You're going to have to start saying goodbyes to them before long, because you will not age anymore. And then
Okay.
for a year or two, that won't matter. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you look exactly the same, people will start to recognize. It is also hard on us as you say goodbyes.
Hmm. Also, it's for their safety.
Hmm.
Our kind tends to hold grudges and mess with people we care about. So you hang around people you care about, and one of us notice, and we don't like you. We won't go after you directly. We'll go after them to hurt you.
Okay. So we just disappear? Do we fake our deaths? I mean,
You can. That's normally what happens. You have, after a while, the people that know you, you drift away, you maybe fake a death, and then you establish a new identity, move to a different city. Centennial wasn't always my home, but it is now.
where was your home?
Let's see. Called Chicago home for a while. Pittsburgh before that, but mostly, as I said, our clan seems to wander.
I mean, I get that. I'm not from San Antonio, so.
And so it's a lot to take in at the beginning. You have endless nights to worry about these problems.
We don't go crazy?
That is the struggle. Maintaining what we would consider your humanity is the problem. The more you see, the more you do, the more you risk letting the beast edge out that humanity.
Okay.
So-
Can we regain humanity?
Yeah,
Quote unquote.
it's possible. By staying connected to people that remind us of being human.
So you guys stay there for quite some time, maybe a few hours, hashing all this out, talking all this out. Kai will join the conversation. He's more chill than he was when y'all first met. He's contributing more and actively wanting to help. And as it gets closer to maybe, say about 11 or 12, like the question, like the kind of answer almost all the questions you have, and I'll open up a channel for you to ask more. If there's going to be a text channel opened up eventually where you can direct message them.
Okay.
So
I like that.
yeah. So eventually y'all will say your goodbyes and Bernard will escort you back to the hotel. Everybody will exchange numbers so you have everybody's number and your contacts. And by then, Melville has trusted you enough to be laying across your shoulders this time. So you'll be able to carry him back to the hotel that way. And you'll say goodbye to Bernard and y'all part ways. And you get up to your room kind of digesting everything. How does Mavis kind of unwind after all these revelations?
Well, I think I'd probably start to head to my room and maybe just sort of wander around the hotel for a little bit, just looking around, not for any particular reason, just to, digest. I feel like Mavis is someone who likes to be able to do something while she's thinking.
Yeah. So yeah, that's easily enough done. You would maybe like ride the elevators, walk around a few areas, and you notice that the area that y'all's floor is on is labeled as restricted. You're not 100% sure why. Maybe more as you learn about the hotel, you discover why it's restricted, but you've been allocated that area for some reason or another. But as you're on the elevator trying to get back up to your room for the night, once you're done wandering, having your little think time, your phone will ring.
Okay. Does it say who's calling?
It's Layla.
Okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna. Hello?
Mavis? Are you okay?
Yeah. What's? Are you all right? I mean, you sort of disappeared in the body.
I don't know. My face hurts. I don't, and it'll just click. The line will drop.
Fuck. Shit. What time is it?
It's about midnight, maybe 1 a.m.
Okay. Can I text Bernard? Be
Yeah,
like, hey,
100%.
can you help me with something?
More than happy to. What do you need?
I think my friend's still alive.
Give me their name. Anything you have on them.
So I will call you and I will just. Right. My coworker at the bar. Their name is Layla. I've known them for a little while. They're pretty chill. They've kind of helped me get over an ex. We went to that fucking party.
As you're kind of relaying all this info, the scene will kind of fade to black as you're relaying all the info. So even Bernard's responding, just trying to be reassuring and all that. And that's where we'll actually call this session with you.
Oh, no.
I know. It sucks, right? Cliffhanger. So, yeah, we're going to bring that session to a close. You're passing along all that info. And I guess we'll do an outro because, it's still going to be up on the YouTube. So go in reverse order. We'll go Mavis, Techo, Felber. So take it away, Mavis.
Hello. I'm Maeve. I'm playing Mavis tonight. Partly because I thought it'd be nice to have a character that's similar to the name I go by. You can find me here on Dark Domains. You can also find me on Slices and Dices tomorrow, where I actually DM my own game, Ravenloft Bleak House, which I'm finally doing another session. It's been a couple months. Been crazy. We'll see where things go. I'm excited. But aside from that, yeah, I do art. And I am very concerned for my my bartender friend, since she seemingly still seems to be alive.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll be
I'm
fine.
sure it'll be fine.
Oh,
She's fine.
totally
She's
fine.
That's all I have.
Okay.
Hello, I was Techo. You see me all the time on this godforsaken channel in the best way possible. I play Zach, now the adopted sire of Mavis, and I love playing this idiot.
Hi, I am Dapper Zombie or Felber everywhere that you can find me. I got the chance to play Bernard Brandt, our tired girl dad, and who will continue to be tired girl dad for many more sessions, it seems. So you'll see more of me here.
And we love our soon-to-be exhausted girl dad, and we love Mavis, and we love all of you. So thanks for watching this session. We will see y'all next time for the next live stream or next solo session, next recording, whatever we have going up. I don't know what Ryan posts. It's a mystery, but that's the fun of being on this channel. But until then, it's gonna be tomorrow, but I don't know when it's gonna be up on the YouTube. So that's why I'm saying it's up in the air. But I do have another recording I'm doing tomorrow. So keep an eye on the YouTube channel. And then our next live session, which will include all 4 of my ladies, will be May 7th at 7:30. So catch us there. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for coming out. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.